At Sydney Dogs and Cats Home, we're Sydney's only not-for-profit pound and rehoming facility, and we welcome over 3,300 animals every year through our doors. What we've found is that this past year has been our busiest to date, and we're struggling more and more with our limited resources to help these animals. Even with the difficulties that the shelter faces on a daily basis, we really focus on the positive, and one such special case that really touched the hearts of many is Melody. Melody came into the Sydney Dogs and Cats Home care in July. She was found wandering the streets. When she walked through our doors, all our hearts just sank. We could see, immediately that she was in such poor condition. She was basically a walking skeleton, and that she immediately needed our help. So that's when we stepped into action. So Melody's first weight recorded when she arrived was only 17.5 kilos. Melody's ideal weight was something around the 25 kilo mark, so she was well underweight what she should be. Following her health assessment with our shelter vet, we took some blood tests and did some initial examinations. From those, we found that there was no underlying cause for her weight being so horrible. It was purely due to human neglect. She was a beautiful natured dog who should not have been suffering in the way that she was when she came into our care. What we were able to do is track down a foster carer that could really help her get back to that state that she should be, provide TLC, love and attention, and give her that nutritious food to help bring her back up to a good weight.
When I first saw Melody, I just looked at her and thought, wow, she's come from not a very nice place. So she was quite skittish and a little bit, anxious and very hungry.
She actually put on 1 kilo a week in foster care, which is pretty amazing.
I've kept her in a bit of a routine of just feeling like she's part of the furniture, like she's sit on the lounge with us here, and she's got her own bed outside, so I think she's settled in really nicely. She's as sweet as. She will make the most beautiful companion. She just wants to be loved. You could not love her. She just has got so much love to give.
So as Melody fast approached the end of her foster period, she was at the point where we could start getting her ready for adoption. Her surgery was quite an extensive one. We had to do a desexing in a senior dog, and she also had skin cancers all over her belly, which meant that she was probably left outside on her own a lot of the time. What we often find with senior dogs is that it really takes a special person to take them on. They often have additional medical needs, they might have additional behavioural needs, but we're very forthcoming with information, we provide a lot of support, and we find that often those beautiful, fantastic forever homes aren't far behind. Fortunately for Melody, that was the case, and she found a home only a week after returning from foster care, which was pretty amazing.
I think it was the face. I looked into those eyes on the website and I just sort of fell in love with her. When I read her story, she just sounded lovely. And she just jumped in the car, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Sat on the back
seat,
like, right.
Like we're going home now.
Yeah. I just love the way she runs up the stairs, 2 stairs at a time, and you wouldn't know she was 12 years old.
Like a teenager.
She's like a puppy sometimes, the way she runs around and wags the tail, and she's quite surprising.
So as we continue to do the work that we do on a daily basis, we still face our biggest challenge yet, and the Sydney Dogs and Cats Home is still in jeopardy. We really are reaching out to the community now. We cannot do it without you, and without your support and donations, we will be without our own forever home. The work at Sydney Dogs and Cats Home is so important because it has made a difference to so many. It's amazing to see the transformation that happens when the animals come into our care. Being scared and overwhelmed and nervous to just changing completely. Only just a few days later, happy, tail wagging, eager to see you and interact with you and hopping on your lap for a cuddle. That's what really makes it all worthwhile.